Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to the 9/11 and to London. I've been meaning to make this video for a long time, but I have been putting it off thinking, no, people want to see positivity and you shouldn't put anything negative on, even though I do say a lot of negative stuff in my videos generally. But the thing is, I thought about it a lot and realized that I don't make these videos to make money or to become famous or anything. I make these videos because I believe in something and I want to share it with other people, or I find something exciting that I want to tell other people about. So it's all honest and it's all how it is, rather than a pretend made-up version of the real world. So the topic that I want to cover today is about why I want to say some harsh words, but I don't think it's fair. What I want to really say is poor people are poor because it's their own fault, but that's not what I want to say. I think people who are not successful in life blame others and everything around them. But I think people are unsuccessful because they are bloody lazy. And they have these attitudes and egos that make them think that the world owes them something and they are better than everyone else and they are someone who is irreplaceable. And it's something that I've come across all the time, everyday life. When I talk to small businesses, even sometimes large businesses, and you just think, come on, get a grip with reality. These days, as you know, I've been producing this film, and, well, I'm in the process of producing a film, and we spent a lot of time and money recording the soundtrack, because we had the original cast from the show that was on in the theatres in London, and we thought we should have the recording done with the original cast now, before they head off into their new careers and ventures and things. So this way, at least we have the original soundtrack, and then we can decide when we hire the new actors, they can sing. And anyway, the bottom line is we recorded an album, or for the whole soundtrack, 48 tracks. So not a small thing to do. It's not an album of 12 tracks. Then after the work was done, I wanted to get it mixed and mastered, so I sent out numerous emails to people online that I found, various mixers and things, and the one common theme that I'm seeing and hearing from everyone, all I send them is a track that is the same track to everyone, and I say, can you please do a 15 to 30 second sample to show us what your mixing capabilities are like. And it's fair. You wouldn't order a stupid birthday cake for £50 if you didn't taste it before. Why on earth would you pay someone thousands to do mixing and mastering on an album which is your, I don't know, the key to your success, and without trying it? So many of these people were like, you'll have to pay me for a sample. I was like, F off. You don't want my business? Fine. And then this one guy who really boiled my blood and made me make this video today, because I was putting this off for a long time, thinking, no, I shouldn't say these things. But the reality is, all of those people watching who want to be successful in life, if you don't understand your customer, if you don't understand what your business is about and how you should treat your customers, you should go back into the cave age, stone age, become a farmer or something. Even then you'll need some skills, because it's impossible to survive in this world without it. So this guy sends me a 30-second very poorly done sample, and I send him an email back saying, thank you, you have not been selected because your sample is of poor quality. And then he sends me an email back saying, I don't have time to waste on creating these samples, therefore I didn't put much effort into it. So I was like, okay, you didn't put much effort into it, that's your thing, but if you don't put effort into it, we can't give you a contract because it's 48 tracks. I'm not going to pay you thousands of pounds to do this and find out that it's poor quality. And I sent him this email, and then he calls me up and says, I didn't like the tone of your email. And I was like, I don't even know why you're calling me. There's nothing for us to discuss. And he was like, yes, but I don't like the tone why you said those things. And I said, seriously, you want me to pay you? And he said, I'm doing you a favor. I was like, how are you doing me a favor? You're sending me a sample to get business from me. That's not a favor to me. That's a favor to yourself. You need to grow up. And I said that to him. Grow up, because the reality is, because of your laziness, you didn't get this contract. Maybe you have way too many customers and you are rolling in money. Great. But then, if you are that good, you should hire other people, train them, and expand your business. And you will be rolling in more money. The trouble with people is they think they are too good for this world and they can keep their attitude and become successful and rich. No, you're not going to become successful, you're not going to get rich if you have attitude problems. I used to, 6-7 years ago, I used to earn double of what I earn today because the market was good and I was able to command a salary, I'm a freelance consultant, so I do a daily rate. Now the market isn't great, so gradually over the years I've reduced my rates, and you change and adapt to the world around you. You don't say, well, I am so good, so take it or leave it, because out of the 7 billion people on this planet, I can assure you there are thousands, not a few hundred, thousands who are better than you and can do the same thing that you can for a lot less. So drop the attitudes and work hard, people. It's just not this one-off thing. It's plumbers, electricians. This guy, I can never forget. He quoted me £5,000 to do 15 square meters of my back garden, the paving. And I rang a few other people, and I got a quote from someone else for 2,500. And that this guy was Bulgarian, and the first guy who was quoting me 5,000 was English. So I rang the English guy first, or again, saying, look, I'm getting this quote, and I would like to hire you, because everyone moans around us saying that, oh, the foreigners are stealing our jobs. So I thought, you know what, maybe I should ask him. And the guy responds saying, I wouldn't get out of bed for less than £5,000. My response to him was, I'm sure you're going to stay in bed for a long, long time because you're not going to get these businesses. Guess what? That Bulgarian guy has the best customer service skills. He is superb in the way he deals with me. The quality of his work is exquisite. He knows exactly what his customers want. He gives honest advice. He doesn't try to rip you off. And he's such a gentleman. So I'm not saying that all English people are bad and all foreigners are great. The point I'm trying to make is stop blaming the world for what's happening to you. What's happening to you, you deserve it. It's coming your way because you are not doing the right thing. And so this guy, this Bulgarian guy, he is my regular person, the go-to person for any kind of work. And it's not just paving and gardening. He does everything. He built that pergola outside for my cars. Anything that I ask him, if he can't do it, he'll either recommend someone or he'll do it if he can. His prices, his quotes are reasonable. He's a lovely person. The first time he did my work, he came back well, and to review his work after 2 days. The builders, his people, were doing the work, and he looked at it and he was shouting at them, and then he told me that I'm really sorry, but we're going to have to remove this and do it again. And I was like, why? What's wrong? It looks great. And he said, you can't see it, but I can. And they haven't done a good job, because when it rains, you'll have little puddles of water here and there, and I don't want to leave you with work that's poor quality, so then you think I did a bad job, so I'm going to have to redo this. And I was so impressed, because I wouldn't have known, and the puddles of water, I probably would have thought this is normal for these kind of paving stones, because they're not uniform. And so his honesty and his character made me go back to him. And it's just, in general, I find this. You ring plumbers and electricians, and the job isn't big enough, or the job isn't, I'm too busy, or I don't want to work after 5 o'clock. Like, come on, people. On the one hand, everyone around us says, life is tough, and we are not successful, we're not making enough money. When you talk to them, they're not making money because they're bloody lazy. If they did stuff, and it's not like old people who are physically exhausted. A lot of these people are young people in their 20s and 30s. I worked like a dog in my 20s and 30s. Now in my 40s, I do take it easy a bit. And also, I've set up businesses and things that are a source of income that allow me to sometimes relax a bit. But even then, when I'm not working for a client, I'm working on my projects and my businesses and trying to do things. So, it's a long rant, but what I'm trying to say in this video is, pick and choose what you want in life. If you want money and if you want success, you'll have to work hard, and you'll have to be good to your customers, and you'll have to kill your ego and be down to earth and be a nice person. Otherwise, accept it that you have chosen a lifestyle, a path that doesn't offer you wealth, it doesn't offer you the things that you consider success, and then just be content with it and stop moaning. So, yeah, hope this little ranty video was of some use. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Bye.